Hello and welcome to part 2 of my Dishonored walkthrough. You'll notice that we're leaving exactly where we were before I did all this. So I just want you to kind of get a feel for the whole game and stuff. So what I'm going to do first is I've noticed, as I've kind of decided, I'll try and play it as stealthily as possible, which I cannot guarantee because first of all, I know a lot of people just want to see me probably go in there and do like hack and slash, kill everything that moves. But I'll try and play a bit of a hybrid, so in some cases I may just go on a rampage, in others I may be as stealthy as possible. But what I've noticed, the funny thing is that Joe was around here earlier and we decided to play a bit of Dishonored, and basically it was quite interesting because I was kind of amazed at how, because he had all sorts of tips helping me with stealth and stuff, and I was thinking, this probably explains why I've been down, because he said you need to put them in here otherwise to find them, and they did, because I kind of had no gauge of what this area is like, which kind of didn't really help. So I'm going to dump them in my cell, hope that they don't get detected, and we'll see how it goes from there. But Joe was watching me play a bit, and I played kind of my usual guns out, blazing, kill everything, and he was actually pretty impressed, and I was kind of thinking, how are you impressed by this? I'm rubbish at this game. But he was actually pretty impressed because it got the job done, but it kind of, yeah, obviously isn't really played at the style of how you're supposed to play. But it was quite interesting nonetheless, so let's just loot all this up. I'll try not to talk during cutscenes because I know 80 Alpha complained about that. But I did purposely turn on subtitles. But I just kind of find it awkward if I'm just during the cutscene where I'm just like not saying anything. But that's probably just me. Let's look for the keyhole. I know I'm usually not that stealthy. Oh, that means basically I've been detected, I think. They're running down there, so that's not really a good sign. So we need to go through here. I'm not really going to risk bothering because I already know I don't have the key. So we'll look out here. Also we could go down there, but I think that's probably a bit risky. Oh, there's a coin there. Nice coin. And let's peer down here and just see what's going on. So there's two of them down there, and they know I'm here because what Joe said is that if they run past at this door, they actually already know you're here. Yeah, it's annoying because I was hoping for like a pretty stealthy gameplay, but unfortunately I don't think that's going to happen. And considering I don't know where these people have gone, doesn't really help, so let's just keep an eye out. He almost detected me then. He'll be there for a bit until he decides to walk past. Yeah, I just poke my head right out at him. That probably isn't the best thing to do when you're trying to be stealthy.
I see you. Someone help me out. For the watch.
Let's try and I think we're gonna have to go for the kind of more non-stealthy approach, which doesn't really bother me because I know a lot of people. I've seen on like other channels, I think FG Catter's one of them. He's trying to be playing as non-lethally and kind of non-aggressively as possible, which he's pretty good at. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, he's pretty good at stealth, but a lot of people have kind of been complaining and said, well, it's just boring to watch. I mean, obviously it's probably fun for like him to play, but a lot of people have been saying you may find it fun, but it's like it's not the same for us viewers because we want to see you kind of just kill everything, and yeah, basically just destroy and massacre anything that you find. But I mean, arguably, I mean, I can see why I would want to do that. It is more fun playing like that, especially for me anyway. We haven't actually managed to get as many good kills as I did with Joe, but I wasn't really kind of prepared. So the annoying thing is, until you get dark vision, I think it's called, you can't see where they are, so I could just be running about thinking what is going on, but I think this hasn't been the best so far. We'll see how we do. There shouldn't be anyone here. I shouldn't imagine at the moment anyway, so I'm just going to go all in. Pick up those coins. Probably don't need to look through here because this is the interrogation chamber. I'm probably going to close that door just in case. And let's look up here. So this is the interrogation chamber. Blood everywhere. Probably the typical picture of think an interrogation chamber to be. So it's like the spy master up there. He's got a bit of a beak there, hasn't he? For his nose. He's also a bit vain. A bit like proud of himself. So let's pick up these coins. Let's steal some of his money. So, duty officer's report. Corvo's interrogation. Corvo Otano, formerly the Royal Protector, will be brought in for interrogation. This is of utmost importance. The Lord Regent and High Overseer Canberra will conduct the questioning in the cells, follow their orders without hesitation, and keep the torture under control. If Corvo dies in his hands, instead of getting the public execution the Lord Regent wants, it'll be your head that rolls next. So, basically, the executioner's head is on the line if he doesn't do this right. So, I mean, this guy isn't nice, is he? I mean, he's really a nasty person. Oh, what's this?
Corvo's unconscious again, though he's taken more punishment than
Anything about
men
her?
brought in for interrogation. When he wakes, we'll start again. Having him sign the confession for her murder isn't critical, but it might be useful to us later. The
Probably would be
assassination of an
useful.
empress.
Probably, in a case of court, if you've got a confession, it's almost an outright win. But again, confessions, I just don't understand them. How can you force someone to confess to something they didn't do? It just doesn't make any sense. Thought my cold is mostly gone, but it's still a bit here. So let's read that. Well, I'm not going to read through this. I'm just going to like. So it's just a book, the Child's Aptitude. Yeah, it's just the book. I'm not going to read through all that. It'll just take too long. I'm going to try and get as much gold or coin as we can. Now, on to the next bit. We want to either assassinate everyone, or we want to do the more controlled approach. So there he is though, he's just gone through that door. And let's just wait for them to like finish up with their chat. I may just go right in actually. Oh, there you go, he's dead. Oh, he's not quite dead. That's kind of what I did last time. I basically just kind of went on a rampage and tried to kill as much of them as possible, which surprisingly doesn't work too badly. I didn't quite get as good as I did before, because before I actually managed to do like a slip in and kill both of them, but I always forget that they never die in one hit. You do like a how would you call it, kind of like a lower body strike. It doesn't quite kill them the same way. Now this next bit is kind of better if you do it sneakily, preferably, because well, I probably could attempt to take them. I mean, there's no reason why I probably couldn't, but it's slightly risky. So we're gonna wait for this guy to pass. And hopefully the AI will be dumb enough not to notice me, that guy in there. We'll have to see. And the idea is we're going to sneak behind some stuff and jump over the roof. I'll show you what I mean by that till we actually get there, because effectively the door should not be open. I think we've left it a bit too late. Oh, maybe not, maybe not. We could maybe be okay. So the idea is we wait for him to go on a bit more, and we're going to take the more scenic route, is how I'll describe it. I mean, we're missing out on a few bits and pieces in there, which of course, okay, could be a bit of a loss, but it's a bit of coin and food, I'd imagine. It's probably not nothing great, but I think something like this is the more kind of practical approach. Obviously, if I was a pro, I'd go in there, loot it all, and be out of it, but I'm not a pro, and I don't pretend to be a pro. So let's assassinate this guy. down there. Didn't notice me just hop up there? Did I just loot him from down here? Now he may be able to actually get a silent kill here. Yes, we've actually got one silent kill. We've got a whole silent kill in this second part of my walkthrough. So let's just dump him in the trash bin. And that'll probably be the one body that won't get detected. But apart from that, oh wait, let's loot stuff first. Let's get that out of the way. Let's not open that lever, because that would mean there would be a few more people to kill me. That's healed us up a bit. There's no gold or coin in here. And the clever thing is that when you break out of here, they all come after you, but because this door is closed, you've kind of like owned them, which I kind of find quite funny. So let's just dive over the edge. The whole screen goes red even though you don't get injured. It is slightly weird. Already pretty quick reactions from the guards there, already closing the door. Being shot at. I think that was one shot, so we haven't done too badly. Let's just sneak into here. I'm going to try and get the sewage out of the way as well. Might as well do this in the same part. Just saves a bit of time. So let's go to the sewers. Although probably not the nicest place, it's certainly better than being out there. Let's open the unbreakable door. Kill a rat. Now it's kind of funny how news has spread so quickly. They already know I've used an explosive to get out. Providing they are talking about me, I don't know. They're being eaten by rats. Which is probably pretty nasty. There you go, let's get a nice view of that. So, they're being ripped to the bone by rats. This is basically just to show you that, yeah, rats are bad. Oh, because when you're first playing the game, I mean, it tries and gives you subtle hints. Instead of saying, watch out for rats, it's more like kind of a subtle hint about, yeah, you're just seeing some people get eaten by rats. They're probably not good. And yeah, that's a group of them there which probably would eat me. So to combat that, we just dive under here. I don't know, I was just thinking that was something cool then, but it's not. And we'll go out here. Let's jump up. And I'm assuming this is for us. Let's get rid of him. Normal people probably pick them up, move them out the way, but no, I don't do that. We just stab them, get rid of them. It's much quicker. Oh, that looks interesting. I'm not sure what that is, like a rat trap or something. Oh, hello there. Don't look too good.
Yeah, but screw that. That's too far. I don't want to catch the plague. You? No.
There's a few rats there definitely wouldn't be too good to get mixed up into. So let's give them some food. Probably noticed I have already played this, and yes, I think I said I did. But yeah, it's probably quite obvious that I already know what to do. And there go the rats. Let's get out of here. There we go, let's get out. Now I think we're getting closer. We're not quite near to like people. We've still got a chain to like ride up on. So let's get up here, let's climb up this kind of slightly usefully placed chain, which I don't understand why that would be there. Let's trigger the tripwire before we do any damage. And I do like to loot. Let's put it like that. I do like to loot stuff. So, see that rotten tootin' pear. Let's put a message in a bottle. It seemed to break, which I wasn't quite expecting. And let's get some incendiary bolts. Probably aren't a bad thing to collect, and there's also a bit of money in here, which is also good. We don't need to worry about the tripwire anymore, because it's disarmed. And there's some stuff down here as well. It's an ashtray. coins. I'm probably stealing a tramp's money. I feel quite bad about that, but I need it more than he does. I probably don't, but anyway. Oh, there's more stuff over here. The funny thing is, when I did my first playthrough, I kind of ignored most of this stuff, which you probably noticed. Oh, to the Lord Protector. Greetings, Corvo, or should I say Lord Protector, as you were known before that title was wrongfully taken from you. We are servants of the Empire and of the true Empress, a group of loyalists who want very much to meet you. Take these weapons, crafted for you of the finest materials in the Isles, and meet with our man Samuel, there where these tunnels spill into Wrenhaven River. All haste and luck, we share a common purpose. Thank you very much for this special equipment, which will hopefully come in very handy. Some nice crossbow bolts there. And, oh, this chap down here doesn't look too good. Probably won't be needing that anymore. Looks like it's probably had a bit too much alcohol. Empty bottle, he's obviously had a bit too much. Not sure what happened to this guy, but, you have a nice trip down there. Probably think I'm horrible doing this. But it is pretty nasty, isn't it? It's not really the nicest thing to do. What was that, hemlock? Something I think that's poison, isn't it, hemlock? If I'm right. Oh, here we go. Oh, another one. Which hopefully we can disarm, but I don't know what it is. Oh, jelly share. In case you're too daft to remember, look to your whiskey for the answer. Whiskey got it. So this is obviously a bit of a pun there. If you want your share, you'll sort it out. If not, I'll come back for it next month. So look to the whiskey. Can't find any whiskey. Oh, whiskey. Whiskey, that looks like whiskey. 451. Got a safe down here. I didn't unlock this first time actually. 451. Oh, that's opened it up. Ray jewel box, 50 coins. That's probably come in handy. Another health potion. Can never have enough of them. I'll just kind of, oh, there it is. There is the detonation device. So let's disarm that. Climb over here. Don't need any food at the moment, but I'll just eat it.
You know who we're hunting here? Don't try to take him out alone.
Oh, health potion. I'm gonna try and do this quickly.
Try to make a lot of noise when you die. Knock something over him. Someone help me out!
Oh, you just put your enemy off balance by blocking with perfect timing. Thank you very much. I'm perfect at this game. Not really. Let's loot these guys. Let's chuck them in the water just to get rid of them. How the blazes the rest of the people in here did not hear me just kill two people screaming their heads off. I do not know. They're also eating a bit of rat today. Now there's this chap up here. It's a very humble chap. Oh, watch out for him. Who we kind of want to take out. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Come on, turn around. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Get out of the water. There we go. It's just popping down here. Did that a little bit better than last time. Last time I think I ended up alerting just about everyone in here, which, yeah, of course isn't really the best thing to do. I try to be... I usually kill them, but, yeah, preferably try and draw as least attention as possible. Let's knock him out. I think there's a guy around. Oh no, maybe there's not a guy around here. Well, there is a guy about here, which I can't see, which is in some ways worrying because I'm sure there's another guy. He'd probably turn out he's up here, but let's just go. We don't need to kill him, providing he's not up here, which I can't imagine he would be. train passing. Bit of stuff there. Let's just get out of here as quickly as possible. This has been slightly longer than expected, I must admit.
I'm Samuel, and I work for some good people who want very much to meet you. They said you'd come out here. I can still hardly believe it. I'll take you to meet them. Just down the river from here.
Okay, let's go. I'm not going to continue with, like, going to the pub. But I'll probably go on from this. So, I mean, we've got high chaos. I mean, one person was found. I think that's the thing, isn't it? I mean, if you kill someone, it's automatically high chaos. But if you don't, if you just knock them out and no one's found, it's obviously fine. I mean, one person was found. That's not too bad. So I'll continue to the pub and then I'll stop there because I don't know how long this episode's been, but I think it's been pretty long, to say the least. So we'll just have a look around here. So this is kind of like the old city, maybe.
This is the Hound Pit's pub, closed for business after the district marked off as dead from the plague. We're right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he don't know a thing.
I mean, this is where the Lord Regent hides out. I mean, he's like in the old city. I mean, he's devious. He's planning.
Finds out what we're up to, the watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart.
I should imagine he would be. But I mean, there's been a few people saying the graphics aren't too good.
The Admiral's a man to be reckoned with. If anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily, and clear your name, he can.
I do admit, the graphics aren't obviously kind of the best that I've seen. But I think it's, I mean, nonetheless, I think it's also personally being designed like this, and it looks good. So, in my opinion, I think the only thing is that the textures are also slightly, yeah, not bad, but yeah, they've been designed to look like this particular style of artwork, which I think looks quite nice. So, thanks for watching part 2, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. I myself did, and hopefully it wasn't too bad for you. I've also got some DayZ planned, and Tekkit will be up again soon, but DayZ isn't going to be the normal Shnorus or Shenarus map. I'm actually going to be playing a unofficial map because now DayZ's going standalone, which hopefully me and you guys can actually play with me. But it's now going standalone, so that basically Rocket Hall, or Dean Rocket Hall, has opened it up for anyone to do anything to it. So people will be making new maps, unofficial maps, their own servers. But of course, once it goes standalone, it's going to be different. But nonetheless, I don't think DayZ on Arma 2 is being completely dropped. It's not being dropped. It's just that it's no longer going to be supported. I suppose he's no longer going to be doing updates for it or anything like that. But thanks for watching my part 2 of Dishonored, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to like and subscribe. See you next time.